Hey guys, excuse me. This is my first video on my new channel. I had an old channel, Gummy Yummy Bears 1, but for some reason there are like these weird stuffed animal videos on there. I have no clue why, and I pinky promise they are not mine. But anyway, so I made a new channel. So I just decided to start off my channel. I just do some of my favorite summer books. Because I just basically went shopping and got a bunch of books over the past few weeks. And I love a variety of books. I like romance every once in a while, childish books. I absolutely am adored by animal books. But mostly, for some reason, I read like a whole bunch of different books. I don't really have my, but I don't really have my mindset on one book. So I'm going to go through a humongous stack of books that I have, and most of them I haven't read, so I'll try to tell you as much as I can from the back. So we better get started. The first book that I have in my hand is, oh my god, is Born in Fire by Nora Roberts. They actually sold this at Rite Aid. It was really cheap. It was only $7.99. So I got this. It's about a talented glassmaker. Her heart is caught between a scarred past and a fierce attraction to a man poised to give her everything she's ever dreamed of. So basically, she's stuck either to decide. She's stuck between her scarred past, I guess with men, because I haven't read this book yet, and a new man that's willing to give her everything she wants. So yeah, that sounds like a really good book. It looks really thick, but whatever. The next book, actually, it sounds really childish, but so far I've got this page like, let's see what page we got onto. Page 17. And I like it a lot. This is like my first book ever reading like this. But it actually is really, really good. I've heard a lot of good reviews on this book too. It's The Doll People by Anne M. Martin and Laura Godwin. Pictures by Bernard Selznick. So I'm going to get the meanest doll in the world after I finish this one. But yeah, it's really good so far. It's about the main doll character, Annabelle. I forget her name. Let me see. I think her name is like Kate or something. Yeah. Kate is the doll's owner, but the doll's auntie Sarah went missing, and she thinks that Kate has a secret to do with it. So that's really good. I can't wait to find out the secret. They roam around and she's not there and everything, so it's really interesting. This book I actually got a while ago. And I haven't read it yet, surprisingly, because I'm absolutely in love with books. But as you see, most of these I haven't read because, well, I don't have the time since school. But I've been trying my best. And there's a lot of books. So this one is The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett, with an introduction by Anne M. Martin. The cover looks really cool. It's like a girl entering a secret world behind all these hedges. The main character is Mary Lennox, and she needs some magic in her life. So her parents have died. Her parents have died in a faraway land, and Mary has been taken to a strange and mysterious mansion to live with her distant uncle. She has no friends and no happiness until she finds the key to a wonderful secret garden. So that sounds really cool. And Mary will discover that miracles can happen and that magic is real. So that sounds really good. Also, the next few books, actually I'll keep it here. The next one I have is, now her last name is really hard, the author's last name, to pronounce. So it's Confectionately Yours, it's from that series, and it's Save the Cupcakes. I got this at the book fair. Her name is Lisa, however you pronounce that. I am not sure, so I'm not even going to try. her world is far from perfect. Her name is Haley. This is the whole series, so I really recommend this book. I started reading this book a few days ago. Same with all the other books. I really recommend those. If you're into, like, I really recommend this, The Secret Garden, if you're into, like, mysteries and magical fairy lands. This, if you're into romance. And the medium soul, the doll people, that's basically for anybody. But this one, it's about difficulties. Haley's parents are divorced. Her mom's lost her job, and she and her sister Chloe are stuck sharing a bedroom in their grandmother's apartment. But luckily, Haley had a knack for making cupcakes, and cupcakes always make life just a little bit sweeter. But when she and her best friend Artie start disagreeing about everything, she realizes that it's going to take a lot of sugar to fix her problems. So yeah, I really like the cover on there too. The cupcakes look so good. But yeah. Any more? This is another, like, I haven't read this one either. Normally. I haven't read any of these. Except I started The Doll People yesterday. And I read a few pages of Save the Cupcakes, but this is The Boy on Cinnamon Street by Phoebe Stone from the author of Deep Down Popular. Yeah. I really think it's cool. It's like chalk with a guy's shoes and a girl's shoes. I've actually read the back of this, so I don't need to look at it. But I really think the back is cool too, how it has like the raindrops. But I forget her name. 7th grade Louise Terrace. She has a secret admirer. He sends her notes when she's what? When she needs cheering up, and he draws chalk hearts in the road on the sidewalk outside of her apartment. But somehow these two never ever meet up. So they have no clue she has no clue who he is. And as far as she knows, she doesn't think he knows her either. But yeah, she's into gymnastics, so it's kind of a story about gymnastics and love. So this is actually really good. I recommend this a lot. A bunch of my friends got that one. Sorry, I'm trying to like organize my books over here. Okay. This next one, actually, I haven't read either. Actually, I'll just say this right now. I haven't read any of these books. I started one more, but I didn't finish it. This is Reaching for Sun by Tracie, Vaughn, Zimmer. I love the cover. Sorry. I'm recording on my computer, as you see now. But I really like this cover. It's cool. But I'll just read you the inside. It says, Josie Watt knows what it means to be different. Her family's small farmhouse seems to shrink each time another new mansion goes up behind it. Her mom is demanding, her gran is opinionated, and her father, well, she's never known him. Then there's her cerebral palsy. Even if Josie wants to forget that she was born with a disability, her mom can't seem to let it go. Yet when a strange new boy, Jordan, moves into one of the houses nearby, he seems oblivious to all the things that make Josie different. And before long, Josie finds herself reaching for something she's never really known. A friend, and possibly more. So as you see, that sounds really good. Then I have one more kind of romancy. It's Fairest by Gail, Carson, Levine. I also love the color on this. And once again, I'm recording on my computer. I really like the color of this too. The reason she's covering the bottom part of her face with a mirror is, you see how pretty it is up there, but it's ugly down there. Basically, it's ugly. That's weird. But I'll read you a part of the inside too. The fairy Lucinda has once again given a dreadful gift. This time it's a mysterious magical mirror. The gift is disastrous when it falls into the hands of Aza, who never looks in a mirror if she can help it. In the kingdom of Ayortha, Aza is most definitely not the fairest of them all. Many spurn her, many scoff at her. She keeps out of sight. But in a land of singers, Aza has her own gift. One she's come by without a fairy intervention. A voice that can do almost anything. A voice that captivates all who hear it. So obviously you can tell she's a very good singer. Then I have The Hunger Games, which most of you know was about. I only got to the part where Prim gets chosen. You have to read it. It's by Suzanne Collins, but I only got to the part where Prim was the one getting chosen for the girls to go to the Hunger Games. I never saw who got chosen for the guys, but I just couldn't believe it because, Katniss had like 20 of her name in that glass box, and Prim gets chosen, she only had 1. But I can't, oh, what's his name? Sorry, I'm trying to find his name. But Katniss Everdeen, she takes place for her sister. Gail. Gail, I really want to know, because I think he's going to be going, because he has 40 of his name in the glass box, so I'm pretty sure he's going to go. Now, the rest are about dogs. Yeah. There's A Fight for Life by, Lainey Halse Anderson. It is American Girl, but it looked really, really sad. As you see, it says W, which means it was a giveaway at our library. Nothing's going right this week. We've treated 10 pups who've been abused at a puppy mill. 8 survived. I want to track down the guy who runs the place, but Gran has other ideas. She banned me from the clinic until I bring my grades up. Then she brought in some new volunteers to do my job. It's like I didn't even belong here anymore. But the puppies are the most important thing. I just know more of them are trapped at the puppy mill. I have to rescue them. So as you see, that's really sad. These ones, I'm just going to go through really quickly. This is Tango, The Tale of an Island Dog by Eileen, Beha. Tango gets stuck in a lobster's trap webbing, but he was too weak and stiff from the cold to wiggle out. The icicles of hair pinched his skin. His eyelids were frozen shut. His lungs tiny punching bags without air. He couldn't be dead. He was in too much pain. When 2 warm human hands untangled his limbs, Tango opened his mouth, but no sound came out. His tongue tasted like salt and dead fish. His nose was plugged. But, yeah. You have to read this. This is so sad. But that's just something I go. Then this is Doggone by, what's her name? Cynthia Chapman Willis. It's about a girl that her dog just disappears at certain times in the day, and then a pack of wild dogs starts threatening people. So the government tells anybody who sees the pack of wild dogs to shoot them. Well, the girl thinks that her dog may be part of the pack of wild dogs. That's where he's been going all of his life at that certain time, and she doesn't want him to be shot, so she's trying to find a solution. Then there's Racing in the Rain, My Life as a Dog by Garth Stein. It's actually a story about a dog who's much different. Instead of wanting to go in the car, he wants to chase them and all that. But it's really cool, so yeah, those are all the books. Bye.